49 and working through the idea of isotopes. So isotopes are atoms from the same element. And because they're from the same element, these atoms have the same atomic number, which means they have the same number of protons. However, because they're isotopes, there is a difference. So isotopes have different mass numbers. Because they have a different number of neutrons. Because these are atoms, they have the same number of protons, their electron count will be the same because they are neutral. Isotopes have the same physical and chemical properties. But isotopes have different nuclear stabilities. Some isotopes of an element are radioactive. So a great example that all of you should be somewhat familiar with would be carbon-12 versus carbon-14. They are both carbon because they both have 6 protons. But they are isotopes of each other because take a look. Their mass numbers are not the same. One has a mass of 12 and the other one has a mass of 14. Carbon-12 is not radioactive. It's stable. But carbon-14 is radioactive. And its radioactiveness is used for carbon dating. So 2 atoms can belong to the same element because they have the same number of protons, but they have different mass numbers, which can affect their nuclear stability, and one isotope could be stable and the other one radioactive. Carbon-12 versus carbon-14. Most elements on the periodic table have 2 or more isotopes, and you will see a difference in the radioactive. Like carbon-12 and 14, one is stable, another one is radioactive. So let's take a look at an example here with this table. Okay, so we have this symbol Li, and atomic symbol, the upper number in this first one will be 6, and the bottom number is 3. The next one, the upper number is 7, the bottom number is 3, and the last example here, the upper number is 9, and the bottom number is 3. So isotopic notation. We can use isotopic notation as an atomic symbol, or we have some other way of showing it where it's name hyphen mass or symbol hyphen mass. So let's start with symbol hyphen mass. It would simply be Li hyphen its mass number value, which here is the upper number, which is 6. Following that pattern, the next isotope, its symbol is Li, but it has a different mass number, so it's hyphen 7, so Li hyphen 7. In our third example, the atom symbol is still Li, but it has a different mass number of 9. So we have Li6, Li7, Li9. The small variation between symbol hyphen the mass would be replacing the symbol with its name. So if you don't know what Li stands for, go to table S, find the symbol Li, and next to it you will see its name. So Li stands for lithium. So this first isotope's name would be lithium, writing out the name lithium, hyphen 6, so lithium 6. The next one, following this pattern, replace Li with what it stands for, lithium, hyphen 7. And the third one, Li hyphen 9. Li would be replaced with the word lithium, hyphen 9, so lithium 9. So now, isotopes, atoms of the same element, and let's see what happens in their atomic structure. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit. So here we go. Atomic number is this bottom number. So we can see that for each one, their atomic number is 3. Atomic number is defined as the number of protons. So lithium-6, its atomic number is 3, so that means it has 3 protons in its structure. Lithium-7, its atomic number is 3, so it also has 3 protons in its nucleus. Lithium-9, its atomic number is 3, so it also has 3 protons in its nucleus. Neutrons. The neutrons are not listed for us on the periodic table, so the number of neutrons is still equal to the mass minus the number of protons. So here we have a mass of 6 minus 3 protons, so that means in this structure we have 3 neutrons. In the next structure, we have a mass of 7 minus the 3 protons, which leaves us, in this case, this structure contains 4 neutrons. In our last example, our structure has a mass of 9. We subtract out the 3 protons that are present, and this structure happens to have 6 neutrons. So isotopes, they have the same number of protons, so this will be the same, but the number of neutrons is different. Now, the number of electrons. Here we go. So we need to look at information. We are told that these are atoms. If it's an atom, the structure is neutral, so therefore the number of electrons will equal the number of protons. So in this case, lithium-3 or lithium-6 atom has 3 protons, and because it's neutral, it must have 3 electrons. Lithium-7 has 3 protons. It is a neutral atom, so therefore it must have 3 electrons. Lithium-9 has 3 protons. It's an atom, so it's neutral, so it also must have 3 electrons. And then we need to simply list the mass number. The mass number is the upper number. So our first structure is lithium-6. So the mass number is the hyphen number 6. Our second structure is Li7 or lithium-7. The hyphen number is the mass number. So this structure's mass is 7. And then lastly, this is lithium-9, or in the atomic structure, the upper number is the mass, the hyphen number is the mass, so the mass number for this atom is 9. Try the practice questions using our definitions from page 47 and examples on page 48 and our new definition to answer the multiple choice. Check your answers with the teacher.